Hello everyone, hope you are doing good. Today we will continue with the chapter 1 Constitution. It is the third video of this particular chapter. Before proceeding to the next topics, I request you all please like, share and subscribe this channel for all updates. In our previous videos, we learned about the meaning of the term constitution, the need of the constitution and authority of the constitution. Today we will learn about that how was the Indian constitution made. For understanding this, you need to know that India's constitution was drawn up under very difficult circumstances. During that time, there was a British rule, freedom struggle, various national movements, partition of India and Pakistan, and under all these difficult circumstances, the making of the constitution for a huge and diverse country like India was not an easy affair. But despite of all these difficulties, constitution was made by the members of the Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly was actually a body which was framed to design our constitution. But it was not a directly elected body. It was elected, the members of Constituent Assembly were elected from the members of Provisional Legislative Assemblies. And the Provisional Legislative Assemblies were the ones in which the members were elected from a voting process, but the percentage of voters were less than just 10%. For example, in 100% of a nation, where only 10% of people were allowed to cast vote. It was actually a weak legislature which was introduced by the Britishers during their colonial rule. But the experience gained by Indians in the working of the legislative institutions proved to be very useful for the country in setting up its own institutions and working in them. That is why the Indian Constitution adopted many institutional details and procedures from colonial laws like the Government of India Act 1935. It was said that the Constituent Assembly held its first sitting on 9 December 1946 and reassembled as Constituent Assembly for Divided India on 14 August 1947. The Constituent Assembly was composed roughly along the lines suggested by the plan proposed by the Committee of the British Cabinet known as the Cabinet Mission. Cabinet Mission was actually came in India around 1946 before the partition of India and Pakistan. And it came to India to discuss the transfer of power from the British government to the Indian people with the aim of preserving India's unity and granting them independence. And according to this plan, there were two very important points which were actually become a part of the members or the composition of the Constituent Assembly. The first, that each province and each princely state or group of states were allotted seats proportional to their respective population. And the another one, the seats in each province were distributed among three main communities, including the Muslims, the Sikhs, and the General. During the time of the Britishers, they actually had given the choice to the prince or the princely states that whether they want to merge with India or with Pakistan or they want to remain independent. We were not having any clarity on their stand. So as they are going to be the neighbors of the independent India, it was required that they join into the framing of the constitution. That is why the composition or the members of the Constituent Assembly were chosen very wisely for the running of the country in an effective manner. Now in the end, I want to give you a homework related with your today's topic only. There are 4 questions. You all have to do the work in your register. I hope you all have made your register of political science. Try to frame the answers in points. As you know, the answers you will get from the slides only. Take care. Stay safe at home. Have a nice day, everyone.